Master Combo! Blaster Combo! Monster Combo! Available for your home in 1995. Only on Nintendo Ultra 64. Ultimate Combo.
Welcome everyone to another episode of Twisted Gaming TV. Today we're going to look at some games that I sent to Wata Games to get graded. Now a lot of people don't like the concept of graded games. Some people do, some people don't. The games I get graded, I have 2 copies of. I'll have a sealed copy that I'll send off to get graded, but I also have a complete box copy of the same game that I actually will, play or whatever if I want to play the game. I think grading is a cool deal. I get my games graded because I'm just curious, how nice the sealed copy is into museum type standpoint. But a lot of people get games graded. They'll buy sealed games and then they'll flip them on eBay. Like say if they buy a game for $200 or something, they'll get it graded, and if it gets some high grade, for some crazy reason they put it on eBay, they might make $300 or $400 profit or even more. It's insane. But I don't do that though. I don't resell the stuff. It's just to add to my collection. I like the cool casing it comes in and all this mess. But anyways, let's check some out. So this is part 1. I'll do part 2 of the Wata Games graded games next week, some more. So we're gonna do 5 today, okay? So the first one was one of my favorite games from the Nintendo NES, the first Nintendo, Operation Wolf. Now this was one of my favorite games. This is a sealed copy, and if you look, it got a 9.8, meaning the box is pretty much mint condition, and that A++ you see is the sealed, the shrink wrap, what the quality of it is on there. So this is a pretty high grade. 9.8 is a pretty high grade, but it kind of has like a holographic type deal. I don't know if you can see it in the video, but then if you get over a 9-point grade, you pay $8 extra, and then you get this holographic sticker on this right here. It's pretty dope. But this is called the 3D label because it has a 3D look, and then on the back it'll say box 9.8, seal 8++, with the first party H seam. Supports the NES Zapper port of the 1987 arcade game. Pretty neat. So this is Operation Wolf from the NES. Sorry about all the glare on here, but pretty damn mint condition on this baby, and that's nice to have in my collection. Pretty awesome. Very happy with the grade. Just think how old this game is, from 87, and it survived, and it's still that beautiful. Now here's another high grade. It's not as high as that one, but if you remember the fighting game from the makers of Mortal Kombat from Midway, War Gods, that was a weird game, but it was cool because it had fatalities, and it was a 3D fighting game. Back in the day, it was pretty neat. So this one got a 9.4 with an A+ seal. So that's pretty awesome on there. You can see it. Box 9.4, seal A+. Heavily influenced by the Mortal Kombat series, including signature moves and fatalities. Port of the 1996 Midway arcade game. So this game came out pretty much when like Killer Instinct 2, I think, came out, which that might have been 95, I can't remember. But pretty awesome pretty nice grade. And these cases are pretty awesome. I like them a lot. So we got that one. And then, you know, of course, if everybody's followed this channel, you know I love Rockstar Games. So I got some Grand Theft Autos graded. Now this one scored pretty high too. Grand Theft Auto 3 has the security strip sealed. That got a 9.8 A plus. And then on the back, you know, it says box 9.8, seal A plus, set in Liberty City, based on New York City, 4th best-selling PS2 game, 14 plus million copies sold. So really super happy with this grade, very happy with that. And then it still has the holographic sticker on there. You pay $8 extra if it gets over a 9.0 grade. So pretty awesome on that. And then here comes my babies. Now the next game, you know, I was kind of upset because the grade wasn't as high as I wanted it, because it's one of my favorite games, you know, everybody knows that. But oh well, you know, you can't win them all, you know. So here's Killer Instinct for the Super Nintendo, sealed copy. This one got a 8.5 and then an A sealed. So the box, 8.5, seal A. Killer Cut soundtrack included, as a pack-in with the first 100,000 US sales. Music composed, blah, 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 blah. Port of the 1994 Midway arcade game. Now, one thing that's weird about this is Killer Cut soundtrack included a pack-in with the first 100,000 US sales, which I've never even seen one of these without the CD. So I don't know about that, but who knows. But Killer Instinct, one of my favorite fighting games of all time. I put it at number 1 because you know I do have the arcade games over there. KI1, KI2 arcade over there. So this is my favorite fighting game of all time. My second one would be the Mortal Kombat series, and the third one would of course be the Street Fighter, and then every other fighting game after all that crap. But Killer Instinct, beautiful, I love it. Was super happy and badass when this came out for the Super Nintendo, since I didn't have the money at the time to buy the Killer Instinct arcade. And then now we go to the next one. Now, before we continue to the next one, since this got an 8.5, now I'm trying to find another Killer Instinct sealed so I can get over a 9 grade, and then I'll just sell this one. But all the high grades matter. Now this one, super happy with. Super happy. Killer Instinct Gold, baby, for the Nintendo 64. Another badass game for the console. I've played the hell out of this one. This is based off of Killer Instinct 2 arcade. So this one got a 9.6, which is still a high grade, and then it got the high grade of the seal, A++, which super happy about that. Super happy. But on the back, the box, 9.4, seal A++. Port of the 1996 Midway arcade game, Killer Instinct 2. So yeah, very happy with this one. Now, for instance, this one sealed, I negotiated with a guy on eBay and bought it for, I want to say $250 sealed. Now, when this one came out, I want to say it was about $80 to $90, just because it was a big ass cartridge of memory on this. But so I paid $250, got it graded for $45, so that's almost $300 in it. You know, who knows how much it could sell for if I posted it on eBay. It could sell for $600 up to, I don't know, could even sell up to $1,200 if somebody was willing to pay that. Who knows? But I won't ever sell those because this is my babies, the Killer Instincts. and the Grand Theft Autos or whatever. But and then later on, when Wata finishes their app, you'll be able to download the app on your phone and scan this, and I guess it'll tell all the data within that certain game and the grade, I believe. I'm not really sure. I haven't really read about it, but great stuff. And they look nice, you know, if you want to display them or whatever, you know. But like I said, a lot of people buy the sealed games, they grade them, and then put them on eBay, and you know, it's a waste of my time. I grade them because I'm curious to see what they'll get, and it'll look good in the collection. So this is part 1, and I'll do a part 2, and I'll drop that video next week sometime. But anyways, tell me what you think. Comment below. Thanks for watching, and remember, I always comment back if you comment. So thank you for watching Twisted Gaming TV, and make sure you go to my new Instagram page. It's twistedgaming.official. So I got a lot of pictures and stuff on there. But anyways, hope everyone has a great weekend, and maybe I'll drop another video over the weekend. If not, it'll be next week. So thank you for watching. See you later.
Awesome combo! Wata combo!